This is a piece from The Man Who Came to Dinner by Moss Hart, and this character Beverly Carlton, whom I play, has just breezed in. His old friend Sheridan Whiteside has broken his leg and is laid up, sitting on the sofa, and Beverly comes in to chat and gossip. "Now, Sheridan dear, I only have a very little time, so the conversation will be entirely about me, and I shall love it. Shall I tell you how I glittered through the South Seas like a silver scimitar? Or would you rather hear how I frolicked through Zambezia, ravishing the Major General's daughter and completing a 3-act play at the same time? Now, Sherry dear, without indulging in mountainous waves of self-pity, how are you? My trip was wonderful. Oh, by the way, did I glimpse that little boudoir butterfly, La Sheldon, in a motor as I came up the driveway? Dear girl, they do say she set fire to her mother, but I don't believe it. Sherry, my evil one, not only have I written the most brilliant comedy since Molière, but also the best review since my last one, and an operetta that actually frightens me. It's so good! I shall play it for 8 weeks in London, 6 weeks in New York. That's all. No matinees. Then I'm off to the Greek islands." This is from Richard II. It's one of the earlier scenes when Richard realizes that the political game is effectively up for him, and it's a philosophical, meditative passage in which he realizes that all kings are mortal and subject to the overall king, who is death. "For God's sake, let us sit upon the ground and tell sad stories of the death of kings. How some have been deposed, some slain in war, some haunted by the ghosts they have deposed, some poisoned by their wives, some sleeping killed. All murdered. For within the hollow crown that rounds the mortal temples of a king keeps death his court, and there the antic sits, scoffing at state and grinning at his pomp, allowing him a breath, a little scene in which to monarchize, be feared, and kill with looks, infusing him with self and vain conceit, as though this flesh which walls about our life were brass impregnable, and humoured thus, comes at the last, and with a little pin bores through his castle wall. And farewell, king." This poem, The Trees by Philip Larkin, is one that always comes into my mind at this time of year, which is why I've chosen it today. The trees are coming into leaf, like something almost being said. The recent buds relax and spread. Their greenness is a kind of grief. Is it that they are born again and we grow old? No, they die too. Their yearly trick of looking new is written down in rings of grain. Yet still the unresting castles thresh in full-grown thickness every May. Last year is dead, they seem to say. Begin afresh, afresh, afresh.